Как решихте да осъществите проекта за изкачване на всички 14 8000-ници?
You know, in the beginning, I wanted to try only one 8,000 meter peak. I did not have the project from the beginning to climb all 14. After the ninth 8,000 meter peak, I climbed already 9, one by one. I had always again the big dream to climb another one. And after the ninth one on Kanchenjunga, I was sitting in base camp and I thought, oh, it would be great if I could climb all the 14, and there were still 4 missing.
Изкачихте К2 от седмия си опит. Каква беше мотивацията ви да продължавате след всеки неуспех?
When you are a mountaineer and this love comes really from your heart, then you have the motivation. K2 is such an impressive, such a beautiful mountain, and I don't know. After the sixth attempt down in base camp, I thought maybe this mountain does not like me, because 6 times I had to turn around above 8,000 meter. But then I thought, okay, one more time I try. It's too beautiful, and I wanted to turn back. And so I went there, and you know, after, when I was on the summit on K2, I really thought this is a huge grace from the mountain that I'm allowed to be up here now. It was a big, big gift from the whole universe.
Много алпинисти казват, че усещат емоцията, когато се върнат долу. Какво усетихте, докато бяхте на върха?
Could feel it also on the top. It was such a strong emotion, a very profound emotion, it was mostly the real deep, profound gratitude and stillness I had inside. It was like a very strong spiritual moment also, to be honestly. And of course, when I was back in base camp, safe and sound, then I was totally relaxed and so infinitive happy that now I was allowed to climb K2.
К2 ли беше най-трудния?
It was the most beautiful one, but also the most difficult one. Especially this route is very demanding.
Имаше ли състезание между вас и другите жени, които по това време се опитваха да изкачат 14-те 8000-ници?
To be honestly, there was never a competition for me, because I don't want to climb mountains for competition. I want to climb the mountains because I love it, and it's such a good experience, a huge experience to do it with my own energy. And for me, it was never important to be the first or the second or the third woman. It was always important to climb without bottled oxygen and without the support of high porters or Sherpas, to do it with my own energy, with my own strength, together with my teammates. And for me, a competition never existed, really.
Къде бяха червените ви линии, когато решавахте да се върнете обратно?
Never, because of course, I wanted to climb the summit anytime, but I always knew the highest priority is not the summit, it is to be back safe and sound. And each time when I had to turn back just before the summit, it was a very strong and good experience for me. And for me, it was always a successful expedition, also when I did not reach the top. My teammates, sometimes they spoke about, we failed totally because we did not reach the summit. And I always tell, no, it was successful because I have a lot of new experiences now and I can learn from it. And so, it was always really a great experience. And mostly I learned not when I reached the top, mostly for life. For my life, I learned when I had setbacks or when I had to turn around.
Какво е мнението ви за комерциалните експедиции?
It's really quite difficult, you know. Luckily, I could climb the 14 8,000 meter peak just at a time where this was not yet so commercial like it is now. But to be honest, on Everest, it was already commercial also 10 and 15 years ago. But now it it hurts my heart a little bit when I see what's going on also on K2. So now people on K2 climb also without with bottled oxygen. And when we climbed K2, there were only mountaineers there who did not use bottled oxygen or Sherpas or whatever. They climbed because they were real mountaineers, and now it's very commercial. And I think it is maybe too much, to be honest, but I cannot judge because it's not my right. I just say what I think. I would really recommend that people choose a little smaller mountain, but they do it with their own strength and own skills and energy, instead of climbing a very high one with bottled oxygen and with all the support of Sherpas and fixed ropes and whatever.